Dear students, today we will discuss electric circuit. So what is electric circuit? You might have seen the electric torch. You have used it so many times. Have you tried to see how these are working or these are connected, the bulb, the cell, how they are connected and how it is functioning? Similarly, you might have seen so many circuits in your household. When you press a switch, the light, the tube light gets on, or when you keep the switch on of the fan starts moving. So don't try to see these, but the torch you can see. So there is a simple circuit in these devices or in household also. So we will discuss household circuit separately because there are so many circuits together. But we are discussing here a simple circuit, one single circuit, or you can take the example of the electric torch. You can just see that. But before going to explain this electric circuit, let us know about the symbols of components of an electric circuit. So as you see here, you are finding some of the objects from there connected in here. So first of all, we will discuss these and then we will switch over to this circuit. So as far as this is concerned, this is a cell. Cell means it may be your dry cell like this. So this side, the brass cap is positive, and this side, the zinc plate is there, that is negative. Whether it is Duracell or Eveready or whatever it is this. Okay. Similar is the cell in your watches also. So button cell is there. So it is held also the same way. One side is positive and the other side is negative. The symbol is this longer plate or the longer line shows the positive and this smaller shows the negative terminal. So whenever it is connected in the series in a circuit, then that time this longer terminal is to be taken as positive and you have to connect the positive terminals of other devices. So this is the cell. Then this is as you see, this is one cell and here is one cell, two cell and three cell and so on. So that means here you are having cells connected. And how they are connected? In the same, you can say, alignment. So we call it a series combination. We will discuss it also later on. But you are connecting them in the same fashion, similar तरीके से. It is not being connected like this. So here it is just opposite to this. So this time they are not connected in series, they are connected in support. But here they are connected in opposition. So here something different. We will discuss it later on. So this is a combination of cells. So many cells are there. So that's why we call it a battery. You might have seen a battery of your inverter or battery of your UPS. You might be getting some chance. So they say it is 22 plate battery, it is 25 plate battery. So that means there are so many cells connected in series. So this is the battery. Again, this will be the positive of the battery and this will be the negative of the battery. Now this is the symbol for the electric bulb. So the bulb is here. Similarly, it is the light emitting diode, LED. You might have seen it in your calculator, in your even tablets. Some or in other devices, red color or yellow color or green color, they glow and it shows that हाँ यार चार्ज हो रहा है, हाँ भाई यहाँ पर करंट आ रहा है. तो these are the light emitting diode, that is LED. We call it LED. Here it is simple wire, but it is shown as zigzag. Zigzag means disturbance. So that's why it is resistance. So this is the symbol of the resistance. And if some arrow is put on this, then it is called variable resistance. The arrow may be like this or maybe like this, tapped on the, it is tapped on the resistance. So this is a special device which is called rheostat. This is rheostat. Just see, this is the simple resistance. Its value is fixed. But here if it is like this arrow or like this, that means this is the resistance, but you can adjust it according to your wish. So that's why it is called variable resistance or rheostat. Now it is ammeter. So its one terminal is made red and the other is black. So the red one is positive and the black one is negative. Although these are not positive negative, but you have to connect this to positive terminal of the battery source and this you have to connect with the negative terminal. Although they are not positively charged or negatively charged, but this is positive Y, you have to connect it in the circuit to the positive terminal of the battery, positive side of the battery. Similarly is the voltmeter. This is the symbol of the voltmeter. Again here you will find a red one and on black one. The red one is positive and the black one is to be connected to the negative terminal of the source. Here is the galvanometer. Although there are there are red and black terminals marked there, but this galvanometer is not required to be connected with, especially towards the positive terminal or the negative terminal. In any way you can connect it anywhere, where this red one to the negative or black one to the positive, it doesn't make any difference. Why there is no difference or it is not going to matter? Please think over it and we'll discuss in the next class. So keep the answer ready and try to find out that why galvanometer doesn't matter whether it is being connected to the positive terminal of the red one or the negative terminal of the battery. Now this is key and this is also the key. So this is the key, that means it is in open state, and this is the key when it is closed state, that means this is the switch. So this is the switch off and this is the switch on. इसमें प्लग नहीं लगाया हुआ है तो इसलिए क्लोज नहीं है, कनेक्शन नहीं है, और यहाँ पर प्लग डाल दिया इसके अंदर, then it is closed. There are one more type of key, that is called tapping key, like this. So when you just press it, it will be closed, and when you release it, it will be disconnected, that means open. So this time it is open, and when you press it, tap just like the harmonium button, you just press it, or the electric switch, just when you press it on, then it touches over there, so it is connected. So this is tapping key. Here the wires, one wire is going this way and the other wire is going this way. That means, and here it is a black dot. That means here the wires are connected. Here they are in connection, they are joined electrically. ये नहीं कि वायर इसके ऊपर यूं जा रहा है कनेक्टेड हो गए, ना ना ना, they are in contact but electrically they are not in contact because insulation is there. अगर इंसुलेशन हटा देंगे then we'll connect it, then we'll say yes, electrically they are connected, electrically they are joined. Here the one wire is going this way and the other wire is going over this wire. That means they are not electrically in contact or they are not connected together. So that means they are not joined, here they are joined. They are connected electrically, here they are not electrically connected, that means they are touching, you can say electrically. Here they are not touching electrically. Physically they may be touching, because suppose this is the wire, and again I'll just put it over here. So this time these are not in connection, although it is touching it physically, but since the insulation is there, so they are not in contact, or they are not in connection with the as far as the electrical circuit is concerned. So electrically they are not connected, but physically you can say they are touching. So electrically they are not touching. And this is the diode. It has the two terminals. We will discuss this also. So now we come to this circuit. I will show it with the activity also, but just theoretically you understand it, and later I will show you with the help of the activity actually joining these circuits. And you can also try at your home, not with the main electricity, but with the torch bulb and this Duracell and some wires. The wire, you can say keep the two wires as a key. This is, suppose one wire is coming this way, and then just you can touch. Just the electrician comes and checks the connected by two wires like this, whether the connection is there or not. So this way you can also do it. Or otherwise you can have a aluminum plate. We can just connect from one wire and this second other wire, and then you I'll show you these all. I'll show you while activity performing activity. So here this is the battery. So this is the positive side, and one wire is to be connected from this and then connected to one terminal of the key, and the second terminal of the key is to be connected with the which terminal of the ammeter? Red or black? Yes, red one, because it is positive, so it has to be positive with the red, and then negative, that means black terminal, you can connect with the bulb. So the terminal of bulb may be connected in any way, similarly as case of the galvanometer. So this bulb can be connected in either way or any way. So red will any one terminal, and the second terminal is to be connected to the negative terminal battery. So this way this circuit gets completed. Once more I'll just try to explain. This is, take the battery, see the positive terminal of the battery. Again it will be marked with positive, or you can say if it is the Duracell or everyday cell, so that will be the brass cap. So the brass cap is to be connected with the key. Then the second terminal of the key is to be connected with the ammeter, and this ammeter, the terminal, black terminal is connected to with the bulb, and this is connected to the negative terminal of the cell or the battery. So here this is the potential difference created here. If it is, in case of the cell, it is 1.5, this was 1.5 volt. If you connect two cells, then it will be 3 volt. And if you have a battery eliminator, then there you will find 0, then 1.2, 1.5, then 3 volt, then 4.5 volt, then 6 volt, and likewise up to 12 volt or whatever it is, you can have the range. So you accordingly you can adjust and you can connect. Now this will be connected with this, then this is this and that. So here it is the potential V applied, and as soon as you connect or insert the plug over here, or you can make the key on, that means close the key, then a current will flow through this resistor, that means the bulb, the load, and how much current is flowing through it, you can just measure with the help of this ammeter. So let us say I current is flowing through this, the V volt is there, so we will have V equals to I into R. So if you know this I, if you know the resistance over here, then you can calculate the V. If you know the V, as in case of the cell, and if you know the current through this, then we can find this R. So this R will be equal to V by I. Similarly, if you know this V and you know the resistance, then you will be able to find out the current, that I will be V by R. So these I, in different situations, what we have to find actually from this given circuit. So I think you have just understood it. So once again, I'll just summarize. This is the cell, this is a positive, negative. These are the cells in combination, and this is the series combination, and this combination is known as battery. So it is again positive terminal, here it is negative terminal. This is the symbol for the bulb, this is the symbol for the LED, which you have seen in so many appliances. So here the resistance, it is simple resistance. Here it is the variable resistance or rheostat, you can say. This is the ammeter, it has the red terminal known as positive, and the black terminal is known as the negative terminal. Similar is the case with the voltmeter, and this ammeter measures the current, this voltmeter measures the potential difference. Later on we will discuss separately them. This is the galvanometer. Although its terminal will be marked as red and black, but you can connect it anyway, and the question again is why it doesn't make any difference connecting it anyway. Just try to find out the answer. This is, I told you, the tapping key. This is the key which is in open state, and this is the key which is in closed state, that means in connection. So this is the switch on and this is the switch off. This is the two wires are being joined over here. They are connected, and here the two wires are not in electrically contact, although they may be touching each other, but this is over the wire, so it is not connected, and this is the simple diode. And now it is the electric circuit. You have to take the battery, then positive terminal of the battery is to be connected from the key, then key is to be connected to the ammeter, the positive terminal of the ammeter. The same, here positive, then here positive. The negative terminal to the bulb or the resistance, you can say, you can apply, you can have it like this also. You can have a key over here, here the ammeter, and here you can have a resistance, and this way you can have, here you can have a resistance also. So here it is battery, here you can have the key, here you have the ammeter, and you can have only the resistance over here. So when you connect this key, the current starts flowing through this. So I current will be here, here the potential difference V, and similarly this V will be equal to I into R, and if you try to find out the I, then this I will be equal to V by R, and if you try to find out the value of R, knowing the V and I, then it will be V by I. So this is how a circuit works. In case of torch, this element is missing. Torch, in case of torch, what is there? The two cells are there. Here on this some push button is placed there. So this button is internally connected over here, this one, from you have the springs over here, and then this is connected internally, or the body of the torch itself is a connection. It is of steel, but in case of the plastic there will be a connection inside over here, and the second is connected over here, and then it goes to the bulb. So one is there and the other is here. So when you push it, this is the push. This one key. When you just press it, when you just press or push it forward, it presses this and the two terminals get connected. ये दोनों connect हो जाते हैं. And then circuit gets completed and the torch goes on. So this is nothing but the same. So here it is. This is the battery. Okay. Now this is the circuit. This is the key. And now this is the bulb. Just see. So simple circuit. You got it? I think it's very clear now. Thank you. Dear students, we have understood this electric circuit, different symbols theoretically. Now this circuit we will study by learning by doing, you can say. So by activities. So just wait for the second video and watch that video completely or whole video, so that you will understand how they theoretically, whatever we have said that this is to be connected, this and that we all will doing in the activity class. So the next video is for activity, so wait for that. And if you have not subscribed the channel yet, do subscribe this channel so that you can get the forthcoming videos automatically, and you can also be able to see the old videos, right? Okay.